What was the biggest moment kind of filling through that as an actor and just kind of embodying what it was like to be in that position to have, you know, the talent and the gifts and the kindness of somebody else?
I think um, I was taking in every moment as it played out, so much so that it didn't allow me really to think, oh my God, this is going to be huge.
Yeah.
I was just living in the moment, completely grateful of everything that was happening. But there was one night we were all sitting outside Tim McGraw's bus, and his wife Faith was there. And so there was Sandra Bullock, Faith, Tim, the director, and me, and we're all like, and I got Sandra on one arm, Faith Hill on the other, and I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. And then Faith was like telling Tim, I'm taking Quentin back home. Like you find someplace else to live, and I was just like loving it. But I felt like at that moment, I kind of floated outside of my body, and I'm looking down at this, and I'm like, I'm really here. I'm really sitting, and so that was the kind of first surreal moment out of that whole experience for me, that where I finally was able to kind of acknowledge how special this opportunity was. And, I've just been, you know, running till the wheels fall off, They ain't going off yet, but I still got some mileage on these.
Um, is there any movie that you could potentially tell us that you're going to be starring in soon?
Um, I have something in the works of my own from my own production
Really?
company. Yeah, it's a comedy.
Nice.
We're develop. Well, it's already developed. We're let's say we're seeking funding. We're at that stage. We're seeking funding, and we're seeking our co-star to play opposite me. So
Nice.
I can't put it out there yet
No. I completely get it.
until he
That's
says
awesome. I'm
yes.
just glad that you're
Yeah,
doing something.
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Um, it's a, I will say it's a Christmas comedy, like a adventure comedy. Think like Adventures in Babysitting meets Home Alone.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the lines like
Hey,
that.
I can't wait.
Funny as hell. It's gonna be
funny.
It's gonna be dope. Because there's not really a lot of roles out there for guys that look like me, and there's so much that I can do and want to do in this industry. I wanted to be an actor since before I knew what acting was, and it was because I could imitate or, escape in the characters that I watched on TV growing up, and that's been my love since childhood. So.